Pawpaw Sammy here this morning, or well, rather this afternoon right now. I have caught some ribbon, all in fun, from a bunch of subscribers. I had one from Alaska reach out and say, "Hey, Pawpaw, it's 40 degrees where I'm at, 1 inch of snow. What's going on down there? Can y'all handle it?" Well, it's kind of hard to handle it, but we tried. I had a nut from Minnesota call up, basically laughing, and say, "Hey, up here we kind of used to this. Everybody should have a little dose to this now and then." My answer to that was, please. We don't even have a snowplow. I don't think in Louisiana. I know for a fact there's none here. So when it snowed and these roads got iced and 4 inches of snow on them, tough luck, baby. Nobody was going to take care of it. Nature was going to take care of it, or it wasn't going to happen. So what they did was they just put a curfew up. Said, "Hey, y'all got a curfew. Now, between here and there, that's the only time you can drive, unless it's an emergency." Well, very nicely, we just stayed home. Bobby and I hibernated. She'd cook and clean house, and I was a handyman. I think I fixed everything. I think I rebuilt the house, because she had a list as long as my leg. But anyway, it's been a good week. A lot of rest and relaxation. Late yesterday, got to go to the club. We did our yoga and went to the club to work out. In fact, we just got back from the club working out. Did our yoga early this morning. But when I say yoga, I don't mean putting your heel behind your head and all that. The one we do, is real, how you say it? It's basically stretching, so light stretching. And we've been doing it for 2 or 3 years. And believe me, people, I'm 83. I have a better range of motion now than I've ever had. And that's off those stretching exercises every day. But my blueberries don't look too bad. Yeah, they do look like they've been hit. My Japanese plums, I don't know. Let me get through this mud and water here. All right. Yeah, they don't look too bad. They look better than I thought they did. My blueberries, well, they might make it. Let me check this out here real careful. I don't think that hurt them. I'm quite impressed, because I figured that was going to go south in a hurry. My other blueberries look okay. I'm scared to go look at my cabbage. Well, Mama's old rose bush, they're kind of rough. Check my onions out, see how they're looking. I really don't know what type tree this is. There's some kind of Chinese tree. Mama fell in love with it. When it blooms, it's one massive bouquet of white flowers. Well, my onions seem to be like they're gonna survive it. My asparagus looks a little whipped up on. So does my fig tree. Woo! I'm not believing this. I think that cabbage is gonna be all right. Look at that. I got a couple of them burnt or hurting. They might make it. They might make it. Hard to tell. Other than that, my bees survived it. Of course, my potatoes are still in the ground. They hadn't sprouted out yet. Which reminds me, I got to go in my worm bin and pull out those potatoes that sprouted and add them to my garden. It looks pretty good. All in all, we managed it. There's my old house. I built that one 30-something years ago. That's what I did for a living, that metal building over here. Turnkey. But then I moved here and built, downsized, and sold that place and kept this place. Made a good move there. Well, these rascals seem to make that they made it through that cold snap pretty healthy. Look at them. They're having a field day. They're really having a field day there. Good. At least I saved 2 good hides. Like I said, if you start off early, that's 56 degrees. Okay. If you start off early with a little propane torch and your little heater right there, and believe me, the little heater's off right now. I turned it off this morning because the temperature outside is going into the 40s. Now, here's the good part. It's hard to see this little thing, but if you look careful, the temperature, if I can get it to focus, that's how I keep track of the temperature in my worm bed. That way, I know when it's time to do something to take care of business. Now, like I said, here it is. All this time, 3 or 4 days of below 30 degrees. And there it is right there. Start early, preheat, and a big heat sink like this, lose heat slow over a period of 3 or 4 days. But in Louisiana, by that time, it's warming back up, so I'm safe.